what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Box Talk with Luis Madrid. Today we're here in Los Angeles, California with the Balderas brothers. We're here with King Karlos Balderas and Jose Balderas. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
For sure. So to get started, can you take us a little bit about, take us to the beginning where you guys were born and a little bit about your upbringing?
Yeah, so we're born in Lapo, California, raised in Santa Maria. We were raised by my two grandparents. We didn't really have my father and my mother at a young age, so my grandparents took the responsibility to take care of us. We didn't have much, but we were always loved, by my grandparents, so we never felt like we were missing anything.
Okay. And how did you guys manage to like stay out of trouble? Because I heard it's, Santa Maria could be a kind of a bad area.
Bro. But thankfully we did stay out of trouble, bro. Unfortunately, my dad had gotten incarcerated when we were little. My dad and my mom and my grandma, and a lot of my cousins were getting into trouble. A lot of my cousins were going to juvenile hall and getting expelled out of school and stuff for fighting. And then me and my brother, when we were in elementary, we started getting suspended and stuff for fighting. Thankfully, my uncle and my dad, they put us in the boxing gym, and man, those 2-3 hours keep you out of a lot of trouble, Every day in the boxing gym, every day. You're too tired to even want to go out and do anything after that, And yeah, bro, thankfully we did stay out of a lot of trouble. A lot of our friends got killed, but a lot of our friends, we lost our friends to drugs, to the streets, and yeah, it's unfortunate, bro. But yeah, Santa Maria's a cool city though overall, I like being back home.
So that's how that's what you would say, that's how you guys got introduced to boxing, is pretty much getting into a lot of street fights and then they put you into the gym?
Pretty much, bro, yeah. A lot of my older cousins, bro, had gotten into trouble. My dad, my uncles, everybody, and they kind of seen me and my brother headed that direction, and they just wanted to, stop it before anything got out of hand,
And do you know why boxing? Like, did your parents used to box, or did your dad used to box his kids, or anybody in the family or anything like that? That was just the first thing they thought about.
They come from Mexico, bro. The rough part.
Everybody fights in Mexico.
Yeah, you fight every day.
Everybody fights. Yeah, but we've been to Mexico City with my dad and everybody they were riding and stuff. Bro, it's rough out there, bro. Very rough out there, So that's why, heck no, bro. I'm thankful that me and my brother stayed in the gym, and that my dad stayed fucking hella hard on us, bro. My dad was hella strict on me and my brother, bro. If we skipped the gym, bro, my dad used to hit us, bro. Like, hit us with the gancho, hit us with the cable. It was cool if you're feeling sick and you want to skip school, but you can't skip the boxing gym, bro. We could never skip the boxing gym, bro.
For sure. And so at what age would you say that you kind of started to say, hey, maybe this is probably something I can actually make a career out of?
Maybe when I was like in junior high and stuff, I started seeing how hard it was to actually obtain money and how hard it was to acquire it, and that's when I actually started winning national tournaments and started doing much better. I actually had been winning national tournaments since I was in elementary and stuff, but since I was like a little kid, but I think junior high, that's when I started making my name, you know what I mean? I was like, man, this kid is actually somebody. We used to have a boxing gym that was close to our high school, that was very close, like down the block from my high school. So we used to have to go train and shit. So a lot of our friends used to see this training passing by, like, okay. When we were freshmen in high school, everybody already knew about me and my brother because the boxing gym was right down the street from the high school. So that's really when things started even popping out in freshman year.
Sure. Cool, man. So to get a little bit, I guess, more into a little bit more of like some current events. Usually I like to ask everybody a little bit about the pandemic and what they've done during the pandemic. Usually that's something that's really brief, but in your guys' case, you guys both had a lot of stuff going on, really unique experiences. So I'll start with you, Jose. Can you talk to us a little bit? I know you were working with the sandwiches, with the shirts, with cutting hair, a little bit of everything. So how did all those ideas kind of come about?
Well, like, I'm a person that likes to stay real busy, keep my mind real busy. Even when I'm not training, I like to do things that make me elevate as a person. So I think that, just like my brother said, once we found out how hard it was to obtain money and to maintain it, it was like, what else can we do, So I just, and it was like watching that movie, The Bronx, he says, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent, and it's true, bro. Like, I have so much skills that I can put out to use, and it would be just be back and just sit here not using, you know.
Right. And that's those are the only three things that I can come up off the top of my head. But were you doing anything else? Did I forget anything?
No, I was cutting hair, you know, doing videos.
The sandwiches were
videos,
selling out a lot.
cooking. Yeah, I was still training, you know, just trying to stay busy. You know.
Because you guys have a family restaurant, right? So you were kind of helping out with that.
That's what made me make sure y'all check it out.
Other than Santa Maria, pull
There you
up.
go. Sure.
Yeah.
And with you, Karlos, you actually got a super cool experience as well. I forget exactly what the show's called. Is it?
It's called
Exatlon?
Exatlon, yeah. I got the little TV gig, you know. Hey bro, it just happened to work out perfectly because look, I was supposed to fight December 23rd. That was my comeback fight, bro. That was a fight that I was gonna fight exactly 1 year since my last fight, since I took the L. And I don't know why things happen the way they do, bro, but my freaking fight got canceled like 3-4 days before. And I wasn't even gonna sign. Let me tell you something funny. Check this out. I was already in camp for my last fight, December. This was 1 week before the fight, right? It was on a Thursday, and I needed to go to Miami to fill out all the papers, you know, to do the background check and do the physical and all that stuff. It was on Thursday, bro. I had finished sparring, and we flew. I flew to Miami real quick. I freaking all Friday. I got a red eye flight, you know, Thursday night. Then I got there Friday morning. All Friday, filling out papers, doing all that stuff. And then I come back early Saturday in the morning, straight to the boxing gym to spar, bro, 9 rounds. And then I ended up filling out the contract. I ended up going to the Dominican Republic to go do that show. It was pretty cool, bro. They want me to go back and stuff, but I need to fight. And this was actually a show that my sister used to see. I never even knew about the show. I'd always come from the gym and be like, what the hell are you watching? She'd be like, Exatlon. I'd be like, man, that shit's easy. And those guys suck. I got eliminated hella quick, fool. But it was fun, bro. It was a fun experience.
So as far as the actual opportunity itself, how did it even come about? Did somebody on your team kind of get notified?
No, people from Telemundo, they had already been hitting me up. This was the 5th season, and they've been hitting me up since the 1st season. They've been wanting me to go. And I was going to go to the first one, too. Just some things that I needed to do at the time with, like, my boxing fights. I had a contract with Richard Schaefer, and honestly, they said that I should have not gone. And looking back in time, I wish I would have taken that opportunity to go, you know, that very first time. It's just different exposure, you know. I'm on Telemundo every day. I'm surprised you didn't see it, bro. You said you didn't see it, bro. It's on Telemundo every day, bro. You don't watch Telemundo?
I do, but
every Mexican channel has Telemundo. That shit was so cool, bro.
That's cool, man. And can you tell us a little bit more about the actual experience, though, like dorming there and being there, and making a bunch of lifelong friends and stuff?
Yeah, it was cool, bro. I got to meet actually my friend named Javier. He's a Puerto Rican that's another Olympic boxer from Puerto Rico. Where everything was just different out there. You know, they take your phone away for the whole time being, and you're competing for phone calls, you're competing for food, you're competing for money, and on top of that, you're getting paid weekly. But the show is just a different experience, bro. You don't wake up and you're not on your phone. Instead, you wake up and you start talking with people, and it's just a great experience, you know. And I think that will also lead me to other stuff. Maybe later down the line, they'll freaking ask me to do a movie or something, you know. Maybe I'll be the nigga Denzel Washington. Shit.
Sure.
Already.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I did see. I think I saw like your last interview, like when you pretty much left or whatever, and it looked like it was real sad. Like you get attached to people, and you're like, dang, I gotta go.
Very sad, bro. Hey, bro, even people from the production team were crying, bro. And they're used to seeing that stuff. You know, people get eliminated all the time. But when I got eliminated, bro, it's just a sad thing. You know, everybody rocked with me. You know, everybody liked me. Even people from the blue team, the opposite team, loved me.
The opposite.
And everything, bro.
That's what's up, man. That's cool, man. So getting back to boxing, I know it's been a little bit of time since it's been a while since you guys have been back in the ring.
Yeah.
Would you attribute that to maybe just the pandemic or being hard to get opponents or injuries or anything like that?
I'd say definitely the pandemic, but at the same time, you know, just boxing, a lot of people see things on the surface. They don't really see things that are, you know, much deeper than that. And when I'm talking about deeper, I'm talking about promoters, you know, and your advisors and all that stuff come into factor. And sometimes that can, you know, terminate and freaking mess up the fights. But thankfully, I'm in a great position now, bro. We spoke a little bit about this off camera. You know that I have some great news. I just can't speak on it right now, but everybody watching, we got some great news coming soon. Very soon. It's just I can't speak on it right now because I'm also you know, I just rather not speak about it all the time.
Okay, for sure. Sounds good, man.
Got some good news coming though, right?
There you go. And just to talk really briefly about that, I know you've had a couple of fights kind of fall through, especially like right at the last second. How frustrating is that when that happens, and how do you manage to just like do you have like a real positive attitude about it? Like, was yeah, okay, like it happened, whatever?
Yeah, you got to, bro. You kind of have to. That happened to my brother, like early in our career when we had left to Texas to fight. Literally at the airport, bro. At the airport, my brother got the car and was like, "Hey, something was up with your opponent." And I just remember like that's the first time that I had ever like came across that fight getting canceled, and I was like, "Damn!" I said, my brother started crying. We're at the airport, and my brother started crying, you know, because all the hard work that he had already put in. This fool was already on weight, and on top of that, you miss out on the check, you know, and it's not even your fault; it's your opponent's fault or whatever. And I just remember that first time that it happened to him, I was just like, man, this sucks, bro. And that could happen to me one day, you know, that freaking sucks. And sure enough, it happened to me in my last fight. I was freaking sad, bro. You know, you put all the work in, bro, all the discipline, waking up in the morning, going to sleep late, going to sleep hungry, the sparrings, you know, those bumps and bruises you get on your body, you have to push through. And then last minute your fight gets canceled. Literally like 3 days before the fight, my fight got canceled, bro. I was already on weight, bro. And that's the reason I left to the show, because I was like, forget this. Take a break, and that's just it's sad, bro. It's very sad, very sad.
And I feel like that's the really tough part. All the sacrifices that the fans don't see or maybe don't understand. All those things that you just mentioned.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, a lot of people were expecting my fight. You know, they were expecting my return. They were like, damn, man, now we don't know when I'm gonna see you, blah blah blah. But that thing is very sad. Like when it happened to my brother in Texas, I remember this was hella sad. But he also needed to stay positive because I was gonna still fight that same week, you know. But that thing happens in boxing, bro. When it happens in boxing,
right? For sure. And so speaking about really hard camps, you're out here. You've been out here in LA for a little bit of time now. How long has it been?
We've been out here since when, bro?
Like 2 weeks now.
I mean, just recently.
No, just in general.
But yeah,
like a year now.
Well, I've had like 4 months. Yeah, like 4 months or so. I came out here getting ready for my last fight, you know, the one that got canceled. I was out here training with Buddy and Ivan and Coach Andy for like 3 months. Man, changing my whole body around. I was out here with Coach G. She was giving me the right vitamins and nutrients and injection shots. You know, vitamin injection shots, none of that bullshit. But Coach Andy, which is a strength and conditioning coach who has worked with a bunch of fighters, you know, Leo Santa Cruz, Ivan Radicats, you know, Andy Ruiz. He's been helping us a lot, just getting our bodies strong and fit again. Coach Buddy obviously has a bunch of skill, has a bunch of knowledge, and you know, we didn't really change our team. We just added people to our team. A lot of people say, "Oh, these fools left to LA. These fools are fake." It's not even that. We just needed to take our talents to the next level. That's the reason why we came out here. Out there in Santa Maria, unfortunately, it's a small city, and a lot of people don't have a lot of experience on boxing, on strength and conditioning, on nutrition. You know, you have these strength and conditioning coaches who are making me and my brother like throw up like in 30 minutes, bro. You know, just run, pick up the tire, slam, blah blah blah. And boxing is not just that. You know, it doesn't just require you to get tired and burn yourself out. And I've been feeling the difference in my body. You know, my sparring. I had a great last camp. I can't wait to fight, bro. You know, just to see the results of all the discipline and just the different things that we've added into camp. Me and my brother we're not even big fans of waking up and eating breakfast and stuff, you know, a bunch of stuff like that. We'd go and get on runs in our first workouts in without eating. And out here we've completely changed everything, like everything, our eating, our sleeping, our training, you know. So good results should come in, bro.
So you have like pretty much a full schedule now. Do you feel different already?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Very different. I feel like a different person. Not just like a different athlete, but as a different person, you know? More cleaner, you know, more responsible. Because like I said, out there in Santa Maria, I have the key to my dad's boxing gym, you know? I could wake up in the morning whatever time I want, eat breakfast if I want to go run. Like, I know that I should, but I'm not as disciplined as I should be. And out here, I have people waiting on me. I have Buddy waiting on me at 11 in the gym. I got Andy waiting on me at 5, 6. And then I got Gloria waiting on me when I get back with the food. I can't go out and eat freaking fast food because I'm already paying her. We're already paying her some for the food. So, you know what I mean? Just everything helps.
For sure. One other quick thing that I wanted to ask you guys. I know you guys have had times where you fight on the same card, and I know the fans love that. But can you explain how stressful it is being on the same card as your brother? Because I'm sure he's more worried about your fight and vice versa.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is. it's like, to example, the last fight, bro, my brother took the L, you know. I had to fight after him, bro, you know. So I seen everything, and it like put my mind in a different mindset, bro. But like I had to understand that my fight is still upcoming, you know, and I have to like just put my emotions aside for a bit and, you know, just focus for a little bit. But it is stressful, you know, because like
Very stressful, bro.
that's
Too stressful.
Yeah, it is stressful.
Too stressful. Like for the fans and stuff, people like to see, of course, you know, they like to see one brother, they like to see the other brother, but they don't know what we have to go through, you know. I don't even get that nervous for my fight. My brother doesn't really get that nervous. We'd be lying if we said we don't get nervous, because I know we do. But when I have to watch this dude fight and he has to watch me fight, I get nervous when I watch the two go up in the weigh-ins, bro. I don't even know why. But yeah, bro, hell yeah, that shit's tiring, bro. It's freaking tiring, but it's cool. It's a great experience, bro. You know, it's been done before. You know, the big Charlie twins are doing it. Why can't we do it?
Right. Shit. So to end this last segment now, what can your fans expect the rest of 2021 and then just in general in your careers?
Man, 2021, I got some great news. You know, like I said, we can't speak on it right now, unfortunately, because we're in the process of everything. But I got some great news coming. I should be fighting soon, and I want to fight 3 times before the year's over,
Right.
and hopefully we get my rematch. You know, if I can get that in December, that'd be perfect. But my dad and, you know, my people, they don't think it's a great idea for me to fight him. But you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I have some great news coming this year. Me and my brother, we're gonna be back in the ring finally. And I know everybody's been anticipating our return. It's not even our fault, bro. It's like I said, sometimes it's just freaking out of our control. But we've been working hard outside the ring, bro, to make everything happen for us to be inside the ring. And finally, we're starting to see the fruits of our labor. Like, no more than a week from now, I think I should have put out the great news.
For sure. Sounds good. And then when we finish up, we'll put up your social media too, so they can stay posted.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Cool, man. So transitioning into the next segment. I just have 3 upcoming fights. And I just want to get your take on and break it down, see what you guys think about the fights. All right, I got 3 of them for you. The first fight that I have for you guys is the Gervonta Davis and Mario Barrios fight.
It's gonna be a good fight, bro. You know what? As a Mexican, you know, he likes to support the raza, bro. But Tank Davis is a strong dude, bro. He's strong. He has power, you know.
Fighter.
But then again, Mario's is highly skilled too, bro. You know, you can't count him out.
But you know, he didn't look so good in his last fight when he fought that one like Mongolian guy looking. I think they gave him. I don't know. I can't say they gave him the title, but I can't say he won the title either. You know,
Right.
I think Gervonta Davis knows what he's doing. He wouldn't just go up 2 weight classes for no reason. I think he kind of maybe saw something, or who knows. You know, I know that dude blows up to like 180, so 140 probably shouldn't be that big of a problem.
So you guys both think Davis is going to pull it
I think
off?
Davis is gonna pull up the weekend.
Okay. The next one that I have for you guys is the rematch of the third fight of the trilogy, Wilder Fury.
That was a good fight, man. I'm going for Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury is gonna knock him out again. I went to the second fight, bro. It was freaking cool to be there and freaking see those. I think that was my first ever heavyweight fight being.
That was the first fight right before the pandemic. As soon as that fight happened, it was like the shutdown. That was like the last fight before the pandemic.
I don't remember.
Yeah, for sure. So you got Fury too.
Oh no, I see Wilder do some adjustments, you know. So let's hope for the best.
Looks like he's been working with Malik Scott now, trying to add some new things. So hopefully we'll see. For sure. And then the last fight that I got for you guys is Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao. That's in August, I believe. They announced it recently.
I don't know, man. That's a good fight, bro. That's a great fight. You can never count on Manny Pacquiao, bro. He's a legend, you know. And Errol Spence is obviously young and strong. Obviously, great background, great pedigree. Pero I'm going with Pac-Man, you know, because I'm a loyal Pac-Man fan, and I ain't gonna count him out now when he's big fight.
All right, me too.
Hey, doesn't it suck though how quickly the Pacquiao fight and the Errol Spence fight has happened? And then people have been waiting for the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight forever. They can't even hurry up to make that happen.
They were even waiting for the Pacquiao Crawford. That was supposed to happen like in the Middle East or something.
I heard it's not even gonna. I heard Crawford and Spence might not even happen anymore because they're not even interested in fighting. See, that's like, shout out to Manny Pacquiao for fighting everybody. Oh, bro.
There you go. All right, man. And then to finish up, we got the last segment where we pretty much we finish up with 12 kind of getting to know you / rapid fire questions, and we'll finish up with that. All right. So the first question I got for you guys is, what's the first thought that enters your head when you wake up in the morning? What's the first thing you think about?
Train.
Getting back from training and resting again. Bro, I swear, we don't get no sleep out here, dog.
Question number 2 is, what is your favorite thing to eat after weigh-ins?
I'll say my mom cooks some pretty bomb enchiladas, bro. I love some enchiladas.
I like
But I mean, you
pasta,
can't really
you know,
eat that after
pasta with
weigh-ins
shrimp.
because you're probably like out of state or something.
Oh yeah. Pasta, bro. Yeah.
Pasta with some shrimp, you know.
Get that carb
You
load
know,
back
some
on.
avocados. You know, surprise me.
For sure. Question number 3 is, I know you guys are big sneaker heads. What would you say is your favorite sneaker of all time?
Probably the ones for sure. The Jordan ones. I said the UNC to Chicago's. You know which of those, the blue ones with red?
Yeah.
Those are probably my
I would
favorite
probably
ones.
say like the turquoise green ones.
The ones too?
The ones, yeah. Favorite shoes.
Question number 4 is, do you guys follow any other sports closely? Like, are you guys big fans of like basketball or football or anything like that? Any
Yeah,
other
I'm a
teams?
big basketball fan, you know.
Basketball?
I've been watching UFC too.
Shout out to the Lakers, you know, they just let us down. But I like to watch a lot of stuff. I'm a big Lance Armstrong fan, you know,
Right.
Lance Armstrong. Man, what else? Tom Brady. You gotta be a Tom Brady fan. If you're not a Tom Brady fan, you're a hater.
Sure.
Bro, have you seen Tom Brady's documentary, bro?
I'm sure he
on
has
YouTube?
a lot. He's been playing for a while.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. When I lost, bro, like a couple days after I seen one of his documentaries, bro, it's so freaking motivating, bro. I became a fan after that.
For sure.
And
You
I
don't
didn't
know
know
what
he
it's
was-
called or anything?
It's just called Tom Brady, the first 6 or something like that. It talks about the draft and stuff. It's freaking cool.
For sure. Might have to check it out.
Check
For
it out,
sure.
bro.
The next question that I have, question number 5, is, what is your biggest pet peeve?
He,
If you have one, some people
no,
don't
yeah,
have
we
one.
got a lot. We got a lot of pet peeves. Maybe like when someone comes into your room and like leaves the door open, you know, and stuff like that. Like when they slam your car door, you know, like, or you know,
Disrespect.
or just stuff like that. You know.
Dang, bro, I said one. I'm gonna have to give you a list of,
Yeah.
hey, what's your top 10 pet peeves?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of things.
I'm just kidding, bro. Let them know. That's all that they're throwing.
No, people step on your shoes and then apologize, you know, a bunch of stuff like
What
that.
about you?
I wouldn't really have any, bro, to
No.
be honest, but
Or you know when like women hug you and they got makeup and you have like a nice clean white shirt, the disrespect, you know, like look out for brother.
All right, for sure. Question number 6 is, what is your music playlist like? So if we got your phone and we just did a shuffle, what are we gonna
Well, a lot of Push Ice, T100, like Big Brother, a lot of Little Baby. Man,
I'll
we
say a
listen
little bit of everything, to be
According
honest.
to Doug, we like to listen to a lot of South Park Mexican. You know South Park
get?
Mexican?
Yeah, from Houston.
Yep. We listen to a lot of trap, bro. A lot of trap.
You guys don't listen to like reggaeton or corridos?
Yeah, oh yeah, heck yeah, bro. Out there in the DR, bro, and that show Exatlon, it's all they would listen to, bro. Pure Osuna, Anuel. Bro, they put me on all kinds of freaking music, bro. Kinds of reggaeton.
You updated the playlist on the
Yeah,
website?
for real. It was cool.
For sure. Question number 7 is, what's the best life advice you've ever received? I know that's kind of a hard question off the rip, but
Probably best life. I had DM Jamal Charlo a while back, and I was like, "Hey, bro, that's a badass like necklace you got." I was like, I think I had said something like, "Hey, bro, I'm willing to buy that necklace off you," or something like that. And he knows that I'm like an up and coming fighter, and I think the best advice I've gotten is to spend slow. He's like, "Nah, man, it's too early, man. Spend slow and invest." You know, it's probably the best advice I've gotten.
you was cool about it.
Yeah, bro, very cool about it. And that was a very smart thing to do, bro, because me being young and not having no money, when you first get your big checks, bro, you just want to blow it, bro.
Right.
And
Especially when you're young.
yeah, bro, and you've never had money, you know, you don't know how to act, that's what it is. And a lot of these older people, you know, a lot of kids come from richer white parents where their parents, at a young age, they tell them, hey, invest this money, blah, 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 this is what you can do with this money, or whatever's. Not us, you know what I mean? I don't even know if my family ever even had a freaking savings, you know? I think if we ever got an earthquake and a freaking house burned down, we'd be homeless, you know? We're not like these people who freaking... But I think that's the best advice I've gotten, to invest, bro.
For sure. You got anything, bro?
No, bro.
Okay. Question. The next question is, what's one boxing fight that you can watch over and over and not get tired of?
Hey, you'd be surprised. The Terrence Crawford at the Seven Navidas. You see me watching it a lot of the time, bro. You always be commenting. It's not even the fact that I like Terrence Crawford, but I just think Jose Benavidez did a great fight. That fight, he fought a great fight, and I was a big fan of him after that fight.
I think a really good fight is the Naoya and Nair fight. I think that was a really good.
I heard they might run it back.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, because Almeida just won a title on Saturday.
Yeah, I think he's like the oldest Filipino bantamweight champion.
Oh, is he like 38?
Yeah. And then Pacquiao's the oldest Filipino, and I don't know welterweight champion. Yeah. And Filipinos definitely smoke, man.
For sure. Then question number 8 is: do you guys have a pre-fight routine? Like just in general?
Like a ritual, like
before, something that you feel like you just have to do before you go in.
Pray, bro.
Pray.
Just pray, bro. The family pray, and we just rest. Now we don't. I'm not a believer in rituals, bro, or stuff like that. I'm just a person who believes that if you put the work in, bro, you should be willing to go put the work in under any circumstance. I'm not a person who's like, oh, if I don't wear these freaking socks, I'm not gonna perform good. That's like more weak-minded people think like that. I think a strong-minded person is gonna say, I'm gonna go out there and perform regardless if I freaking eat my cereal in the morning or not.
So just a good team prayer and you guys are good.
Yeah, just rest and just good vibes. Nobody's on bad energy and stuff. If you have bad attitude, bro, if you're got something going on, you gotta get out the room and stuff. It'd be affecting the coaches and the fighters.
For sure. Question number 10 is when you're like off camp and you're able to kind of loosen up on the diet a little bit. What's like one of your favorite like cheat meals or like just cheap things to eat, whether it's dulce or like In-N-Out or something? I don't know.
Shit, me and my brother are big fans of jarritos.
We're
drinking all the jarritos.
Which one?
Bro, all of them, bro. Tamarindo, limon. But I also like to eat a lot of snacks. I like to eat a lot of candy, bro, a lot of gummy worms and stuff.
Yeah, big sweet tooth.
Yeah, bro.
Super sweet tooth.
Yeah, bro.
You too?
But we were talking about it. Being out here in LA is different, bro. Like we don't even be craving that stuff like that. We have a liquor store outside of our house. Close to our house out there, San Miguel, like down the block. But we're always just mobbing around the city, just stopping at stores, And out here in LA, it's just different, bro.
You miss like that small town vibe, kind of.
Yeah, and for some reason I don't feel like eating snacks out here and stuff. It's a little weird.
Well, probably because you have to drive like 30 minutes to go get it.
Yeah, we don't know the city out here is crazy sometimes.
So you gotta overpay on like DoorDash and Uber Eats.
Yeah, bro.
For sure. Question number 11 is if you guys weren't a professional boxer, what career do you think you would have taken?
I probably would like. I
would have been a barber, though. You already are.
I wanted to do a lot of shit, bro. I wasn't allowed to do as a kid, bro. Like drawing. I was always good at drawing, bro. So I was wanting to do tattoos. I was wanting to get into music, anything like artistic type.
I'd probably be like a cop. I've always wanted to be like a cop, or like a movie actor. Something like that would be cool, bro. Different for sure.
There you go, man. And then the last question is for Karlos, bro. You've been able to obviously fight in the professional rankings, and then you've been able to fight in the Olympics. For which walkout do you think you get more nervous, for the Olympics or walking into a professional fight?
That's a good question, bro. I think amateur fights.
The same?
No, I think amateur fights I would probably get more nervous. Maybe because I was younger at the time. I'm not sure, but for sure, I think I had gotten more nervous in the amateurs. Now that I'm a pro, I like to relax more, enjoy, like mess around, talk to the crowd. You gotta try to enjoy it as much as you can, bro. I'm gonna look back and be like, man, I was stressed the fuck out this whole time. I never got to enjoy none of it. Nah, bro, I think that's actually another great advice that my dad's giving me, bro. To, just to be more patient. Yeah, be more patient, like enjoy it, have fun, He just want me to look back and be like, man, I never got to enjoy none of this shit.
For sure. Sounds good, man. Well, before we let you go, do you guys have any social media or any last words that you have for your fans, supporters, family, anybody?
Yeah, just follow us on the Gram King Karlos, and we got some great news for you. Like I said, just unfortunately we can't say it. But if you guys are following me on social media, then y'all should get the news soon, bro. But
my Instagram, Jose Gobi.
Hey, follow it on Pornhub. Just kidding, guys.
Don't play that shit.
Alright,
Stop,
so,
bro.
sounds good. Alright, now, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys giving me some time today.
Appreciate you coming out.
Thank you, everybody, for giving us for watching another episode of Box Talk. God bless. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.